Hi, my name is Yeliz, and today I wanted to do a video following on from my last videos, which were about a woman's divorce. I maybe should have done one a little bit earlier when it was a bit fresher, but I don't know, I think now's a good time as well. And so if you've been following, you know that I've been on the journey for a divorce. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about where I'm at now. So you've been following that I've been going through the mediation process. Look back on those videos, that's family mediation, and they help balance out unfair decisions so that you're not completely alone. Look back on those videos. For this one, I really wanted to talk about. Firstly, I am now officially divorced, and it's difficult saying that because there is a certain feeling of shame that comes with that word. I mean, it's all very personal to everyone. Everyone is going to react differently. I just want to say, don't get shocked. Don't get a shock when you do become officially divorced, and then you realise actually there is so much more grieving I need to work through that I didn't realise, and it might all just come to you. And those signs of grievings would be being quite tearful of everything, feeling quite emotional, watching certain things and just bursting out into tears, and just memories coming back. And don't feel like just because I'm feeling this way something's terribly wrong here. It's all a natural process of letting go and stepping into the new. This is where I feel people get very confused about, if it doesn't feel good then there can't be something right with it. But actually, a lot of the times in life, I'm not talking about your intuition, your guts, if it's right. I'm talking about like your emotions, and it's actually a very normal process to go through when you are grieving and letting go. Even if it's something dysfunctional, you're still changing your whole life patterns, and you're stepping into the unknown because you very much became dependent on one another in certain areas, and to a degree in the physical sense, depending on everyone's different, but you do become one when you're married, and their ways very much become your ways, and you take their burdens, you take their things. But in my case, I was saying in some other people's case that if you feel like you're constantly battling against something, not in the sense of control, but if you feel like you're in a spiritual battle daily, nightly, hourly, and there's just no peace, and it's just corrupt, and you can feel, doesn't matter how strong of a woman or a man that you are, you can feel it will affect you. You are not invincible to people's ways, and if they are in your environment like a child, you are being affected daily. And that's what happened to me after years. It was like bit by bit eating away at me, and although in a lot of ways I look, a lot of people think I'm quite timid and shy, I'm actually have very strong foundations within me, and that's why the stronger, even though I was broken in the physical sense, but within me, within that brokenness, I was actually, through my faith, was getting stronger, even though it looked to the outside world that I was completely breaking down, and I did break down. There was a period which led up to the divorce where I had a major breakdown, and I was advised to be really taken care of at that time and take a step back and recuperate and not do so much, not carry so much. It's not even in the physical sense, just the guilt, feeling guilty, like I had to do everything, feeling like not knowing, feeling helpless over my ex-partner, feeling completely helpless, just even though I would say for years and many years I would pray for him, fast early hours of the morning. I remember kneeling and praying to the Lord that deliverance, change, revival, healing, breakthrough would come. And I learnt a great lesson. I'm a person who's always had a great faith and vision, and I learnt a great lesson that
Hi, breakfast.
Yes, thank you very much.
Can you take that?
Yeah, I will try. I spilt my Coke last night, but...
Let me take that and make it a bit lighter.
Oh, that looks lovely. Thank you very
much.
Got it? Yeah, got it.
I've got the door.
Thank you.
Okay, enjoy.
Thanks, bye. Sorry about that. So you can see, you're probably wondering, oh, where is she? One thing I've said to myself through all the hardship of my marriage is when I get through to the other side, and it wasn't with force, with God, and that's some advice for you out there. And I know it's completely different for everyone, so don't take it literally, but all the years that I've been praying, I knew in my heart I was headed somewhere, that I was on a journey somewhere, and I just knew that God loves me too much for this to continue. And I said to God, look, I don't want to do this, I can't do this, I don't feel like it's right going ahead and doing this, and making the decision. You make the decision. And I literally did surrender it to God. And even though God works in very mysterious ways, but my breakdown led up to the complete divorce, and along the journey there was many there were times where I had left with the children because it was too dysfunctional, it was too toxic, and it wasn't. And I left for a few days, and but I always came back because I just knew in my gut that I didn't want control over this, and God took control. And that's what I want to say. I want to say, let go, surrender to God. I'm not saying it would be the same for everyone. For a man, maybe God would want you to take control, but you would know in your gut, right down inside, when, and just follow the signs. Jesus, man or woman, Jesus should always be at the forefront guiding you. And God very much guided me and the children out of the darkness, and I will talk about that another time, what that was like, that experience. But I just want to say that don't give up on love. I'm not talking about physically. Don't give up on hope, and really take care of yourself now. I mean, I've come here to the Esbar, and it's the one thing I said I always do, but my breakfast is getting cold now, so I just want to say that God bless you, and everything's on the mend, and thank you.